Hi, I'm Tana Fryer, and I want to welcome you to the RV Foodie. I'm Tucson's cheesemonger-in-chief, and I am so excited to bring you with me. We've just spent the last week and a half setting off on at least a 6-month adventure where we're going to be introducing you to foods from all over the country. For the last week and a half, we've been spending time in New Mexico, enjoying the land of enchantment. We started in Silver City, enjoying the local co-op, some nice ice cream that was absolutely the creamiest I think I've ever eaten. And then took off after a couple days there to Santa Fe. And that was just an absolute incredible adventure. The thing that I'm going to show you today is all of the treasures that I found in the local farmers market, which was filled with local farmers, ranchers, sheep herders. And tonight, we're going to make a really wonderful meal from the treasures that I picked up there. We've got some oyster mushrooms. We've got a nice, robust red onion. We've got some local goat cheese that we picked up at the farmers market. And we're gonna bring this all together with some gluten-free pasta and make just a wonderful, simple meal that you can make in 2 pans. First, I cut up the oyster mushrooms, and I made sure to take off the toughest part of the stems. So you're going to have to break them up a little bit, feel around for the tough ends of the stems, get those cut off, and then you can just slice them up nice and thin. So if you take a nice fresh clove of garlic and you kind of snap it, that skin will just come off really nice. And then I just smash them. You can go ahead and just use the flat of your hand and the flat of the blade. Press down, smash. Then you can go back and you can just do a little bit of fine tuning. So we're going to use this red onion. This is probably a little bigger than I want, so we won't use this all today, but we're just going to go ahead and I'm also going to save some of these greens, and we'll mince those a little bit to just garnish later on. So we're gonna, as a side dish for our pasta, we're gonna take and saute up some nice summer vegetables. We've got some sugar snap peas right there that I've already snapped. We've got some yellow squash and some zucchini, and we're just gonna lightly drizzle them with some olive oil, salt and pepper, probably a little bit of rosemary, put them in a little aluminum foil packet, and simmer those in their own juices, if you will. We're going to also enjoy a caprese salad with fresh buffalo mozzarella, heirloom tomatoes, and fresh basil. We're putting these in a dry frying pan because mushrooms, even though they feel really dry, they have a lot of moisture in them, and in order to get the most flavor out of these, we're going to let them sort of cook all on their own, release that moisture, and brown a bit. So we've cooked these down, we've dried them out, browned them a little bit, and now the next step we're going to do is we're going to melt some butter in the pan and we're going to saute our onions and garlic, get that moisture happening, and then we'll add these back in and then they'll suck up the flavors of the onions and the garlic. All right, now that we have this nicely incorporated, we're going to add some cream. Our final ingredient today is going to be a local fresh shove, which is fresh goat cheese. Cheers.